Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Senran Kagura. In the last episode, well, Ryoki ended up biting the dust courtesy of Ayoma, and Imu went and sacrificed herself to save Miyabi. Well, like I said before, Miyabi's cold nature ended up biting her in the butt. And now, we're continuing on and finishing up, well, practically the last portion of the DLC, so let's do this. And this is where things get a little bit harder. Oh, trust me, it gets a little bit harder. And now Ryobi is dead. Well, we thought she was dead before, she's dead now. And Ryobi and Riona is pretty much without a sister now. Well, now the Yoma will end up taking shape. And just like that, Imu is down. And now Miyabi is gonna be extremely pissed. Hey, remember that ultimate form I showed off throughout the entirety of the last episode? Well, this episode is gonna be the same thing. Well, Miyabi didn't realize the more she pushed Imu away, the more Imu tried her best to get closer. So, in other words, Imu's about to bite the bus. Well, she's not about to bite the dust yet. But it's time we once go on ahead and go on a rampage. And yeah, things are gonna get really hard. So, on that note, we're fighting Yoma-infested enemies at the start of this. And these guys can be tough. They're not your average ninjas. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be getting anything from this because I'm taking them out in, I'm taking them out of my regular form instead of taking them out of my shinobi form. Now we'll actually get something, but then again, I'm at level 50 anyway. I should have wait, I already maxed out Frantic, never mind. So, time to start killing. So, quite frankly, since they couldn't make an actual model for Yoma, they actually have these ninja dressed up with Yoma energy. So yeah, the Yoma energy, as you probably saw, can give you some sort of problems because they have a special attack that they normally use. And we're pretty much done. And the only reason why this is actually easier is because of the fact that I'm at level 50. Remember folks, I'm on level 2 difficulty. Otherwise, if I was low level, I'd probably be killed by now. On that note,
さあ、イム、ヘビジャに戻ろう。うん。イム、すまない。
Emu is pretty much hurt, but at least she's not dead.
冷たい態度を取り続けたのに、結局はこんなことになってしまった。
Well, so much for trying to be a tsundere.
どれだけ僕が雅と一緒にいると思ってるんだ?
And even so,
涙を見せない。いつも雅は本当の気持ちとは反対の態度を取るだろう。だから、
in pretty much, Emu knew all along that Miyabi wasn't cold-hearted and wasn't trying to make her sink or swim.
まあ、それでもさすがに今回は少し傷ついたけどね。
私はどう詫びをすればいいのだ。
So, in other words, she should have been a little bit nicer.
雅の手作り料理で勘弁してあげるよ。今度親子丼を作ってくれないか？
親子丼か。わかった。
So,
あまり料理は得意ではない。
there is the matter of also Miyabi not being the best cook. I think there's also a manga for that too.
ならば
But it's in its Japanese and it's not been translated to America just yet. Like most of the Senran Kagura mangas have been. Oh God! We've got a Yoma, and now it's gonna get harder. And unfortunately, that Yoma is going to end up possessing Miyabi. And that's where things are going to go right there. And I didn't get enough because I only attacked while I was in regular form. But yeah, I think we're going to be fighting a we're going to be fighting a Yoma possessed Ryoki.
Miyabi, どうする?
一人で歩けるか? 私がヨーマの足止めをする。その間に逃げる。
So now Miyabi's trying to sacrifice.
置いていけるわけないだろ。
そう言うと思ったよ。悪く思わないでくれ。しばらくしたら目が覚める。
So basically, Miyabi's going to knock out Emu.
だが今、心配するな。
And now she's going to use her wild card. By the way, this is the form that she's took throughout the entirety of the game. I mean, that's her alternate secret ninja art, basically, Blood Riot. However, here's the problem. You're going to be in that form for quite some time. Oh no. And we're going to be fighting. And we'll be fighting Ryoki. Unfortunately, this is where she's going to die. And this is where the misunderstanding begins. But more importantly, Ryobi and Ryona wasn't able to get their revenge because, well, Miyabi was too strong for them. And also she mentioned that her sister's last words was to take care of them. Alright, time to beat them. And we kick things off as being in level 3. So yeah, like I said, this is the harder one of the bunch. Because you thought you thought Ryoki was harder before? Oh no. While she doesn't have a ninja form, she still can pick you off at long range and have special Yoma attacks. Good news is, You don't have to worry about the ninja form. That's a good thing. You don't have to worry about the ninja form. The bad thing is, since you're already in ninja form, any damage done to you, you can't transform to heal. That's the thing that I've got to mention. That's why it's harder. And now she's dead. Well, and just like that, she's done. Unfortunately, well, we won't be seeing either of those two during this playthrough. However, in Estival Versus, maybe. Anyway, Miyabi's unfortunately taken over by her own powers. And just like that, she's down for the count too. Oh boy. And Miyabi's powers have a downside. They're taking over her. And now she's become Abyssal Miyabi, and unfortunately, Miyabi's slowly but surely losing her humanity. And of course, the Yoma... And of course, Miyabi having to kill off Ryoki is what pretty much sent her off the deep end. Although I didn't get much experience points from that. Well, I'm almost there, just not quite close. We still have our work cut out for her, unfortunately. You see, because when Yoma appear, Kagura does too. Unfortunately, due to the fact that my powers have been, you know, going out of control, I'm gonna have to fight my own powers! Oh, this isn't good. Jesus. So as such, while I can transform into a ninja, I got my hands full with Abyssal Miyabi. And that's why I said this is hard. And that's why I also said this will bite her in the butt. Because Miyabi trying to be cold-hearted ended up causing her to lose control of her powers. Oh no. With that said, the Yoma inside of her body is trying to kill her. Like I said, this is not going to be easy at all. And Kagura's next after this, as is Imu. So bear that in mind. Like I said, Miyabi's the harder of the bunch. So, on that note, her blind ambition is going to, well, get her killed. Uh-oh.
イム、これはイムの声。
It turns out that Miyabi went on a complete
正気を取り戻
rampage
してくれ。
on the outside of her mind.
イム、どこにいるんだ。今さらジタバタするな。お前は
Oh
このまま
man.
深淵に飲み込まれるのだ。お断りだ。もう一度イムに会うまでは。
Oh
私は
crap.
消えるわけにはいかない。
On the outside, we're fighting Emu. On the inside, we're fighting ourselves. Oh, this is gonna be good. Now then, it's kind of sucks to be on the outside looking in. Honestly, I should have used frantic mode. Would have ended this really quickly. But this is hard as hell.
魂に泣い散れ。
ここは私の心の中の
She has so many techniques to try to keep you away. She also has a like I said, she also has a triple bar, so at least the good thing is when you knock her health down, that's it. She's done. However, you can't use your ultimate your ultimate technique on her.
弱い私はいらない。おとなしく消えろ。
Come on. Wait, how did she turn around that quickly?
分かった。私の正体だと。お前は私だ。母を殺されて憎悪に満ち。
Okay, that doesn't.
力を渇望する。哀れな私だ。
That does it. Come here. Hold still and stop running. And hold still and let me hit you. Ah, of course she has this attack that she constantly seeks out the opponent. Come on, we got her, we got her. We got her, we got her, we got her. Booyah! Oh, we took way too much damage from that. This would have been a lot longer, but she just kept teleporting. Whew! And we're almost done. We've got... Oh god, we got Kagura next, don't we? Whew. Well, at least we stopped her Yomi form from going completely out of control.
だから力を求めた。それなのにどうしてこんな仕打ちをするんだ。
And it now dawned on her that her fight for power is actually... Wait, how in the world did I lose my outfit?
母さんの敵を撃てずにこのまま消えたくない。お前は消えない。なんだと。
Well,
私はお前を受け入れる。何？
now
お前は私と一つになるのだ。
Miyabi is practically
今さら私と一つになって。
finally calmed her powers down. However, there is going to be one little downside. She did it a little too late.
一つになるのは当然のことだ。
So yeah,
それにお前がいなか
I
った。
don't know how I ended up losing my clothes, but okay.
これからも
If it shows up as a thumbnail, I
もう一
guess.
人の私。どうなっても知らんぞ。
And now, uh-oh. What just happened? Well, she actually tried to keep the abyssal form under control, and well, now Kagura will have no choice but to step in. Oh, this is gonna be fun. And speaking of which, oh, this isn't good. Oh no. Just so to let you guys know, this is a hard fight right here. Fighting as Kagura is pretty tough as it is, but fighting against Kagura, no, just no. Well, it's not really tough, it's more along the lines of she's actually like 4 expert players, basically, until you actually level her up. Then she's actually a damn beast. Now you're gonna find out exactly how much of a beast she is. Because now, you're gonna have to fight her. And Miyabi's stubbornness is going to be the downfall of her. Wow. Oh no. We're in for a war, folks. So, all those delightful little attacks you saw when I was playing as Kagura? Well, guess what? They're all gonna be used against you. And look at Kagura's ridiculously large health. She's got 5 bars, people. And you understand why I'm at level 50. She teleports a lot, by the way. God damn, I tried to sneak attack her ass. And if I was at a lower level, yeah, that attack that she just did would have killed me. Oh, and while I'm in this form, I can't use ninja. I can't use ninja magic. I can only use my basic combos. So, yeah, bear this in mind. That's why this is one of the hardest fights in the game. And Miyabi's not necessarily like the most fragile speecher. But at least I managed to win this. Whew. That was close. Unfortunately, Miyabi is
任務完了だ。
going to be in a deep coma.
ミヤビよ、力を制御できたようだな。
ああ、
Oof.
もう何も問題ない。
ならばお前のようなことはない。
However,
私が手を下すこともなくなった。
there's just one problem. Because of the fact that she's tapped into her
それだけではこの世界からは脱出することはできん。結界と
Yoma form, she's now in a
現
coma.
実世界のお前は今深い眠りについている。
私はどうしたら目を覚ますことができるんだ。
Oh crap.
耳を澄ましてみろ。
耳を。
みやび、何も心配はいらないよ。大丈夫。君は必ず元に戻れる。それまで
So, in other
僕が
words,
ずっと一緒にいるから
at the beginning of this, she spent the whole time pushing
お
Imu
前をしたい
away,
者の声だ。
イムの声だ。
and in the end, she needed her to take care of her.
そうすればお前は元の世界に戻れるはずだ。だが一つ言っておく。
However,
意識を取り戻したとしてもお前は記憶の全てを失うだろう。そう、目を開いた瞬間
she'll practically be a vegetable for quite some time. That's what this is. That's what she's trying to say.
力を得た代償だ。
それでも構わない。いや、空っぽになったとしても、必ず私は自分を
But
取り
yeah,
戻して
she
み
actually
せる
does gets better.
そうか。ならばあの声のもとに行くがいい。一人では乗り越えられないもの。二人でなら。
So, in other words, Kagura was there to try to make sure that she doesn't completely lose herself. And even so, there's not much she could do else after Kagura at least saw she could control the power.
当然の評価だ。
And with that said, we're almost done with this playthrough. We're on the last mission of the new Ebichos girl school, and it's going to be a fight with Imu,
心が一つにな
who
る。
will already be transformed, by the way.
みやび、こんなところにいたんだね。さあ、早く帰ろう。
Yeah,
お前はいつも
like I said, the only reason why I'm at level 50, because this is one of the hardest playthroughs in the
僕は世
game.
界で一番みやびのことを思っているんだから。
強いな、お前は。ようやく気がついたよ。何があっても折れることがない。
So,
そん
practically,
な思いを持ったお前は
Miyabi is
強いということ。
trapped in a dream world and will remain there until she could actually
僕が
break
みやびよ
free.
り強いなんて。
いや、お前は強い。
強くないって。
強い。
強くない。
They're arguing.
おかしいな。
And for the first time, she smiles.
おかしいね。
イム。私が元の世界に戻るには、お前と心を一つにしないとダメらしい。
So obviously, the first battle of this is going to be the last and the hardest one.
みやびと心を一つに。それならやっぱり
So,
これじゃない？
なるほどな。戦うことで。
this is gonna be a tough one. Oh, and I recommend not doing this in frantic
こ
mode
んな日のためにかなり鍛えたからね。
due to Emu's electrical attacks actually having
簡単
multiple
には僕
hits.
を倒せないよ。
さっきも言っただろ。お前は強いと。生半可な気持ちでは勝てないことは分かっているさ。
So, on that note,
だからこそ意味がある。行くぞイム。お前の心を感じさせてくれ。
let's do this. For the pretty much in the last mode of Senran Kagura, save for free mode. Let's do this.
ミヤビ、悪の誇りを舞い掲げよう。
Alright, here we go.
意味、悪の誇りを舞い掲げよう。
Now, normally this would be easy. However, just like before, she too has 5 bars.
私もだ。
いつまでもこうやって戦って
Hold still.
そうだな。こんなに楽しい戦いは。
At least I still have my
みやびと心を重ねている感じがするよ。
この不思議な感。
At least I have my transformations.
白身転身。
But at least I'm doing some damage to her. Hold still and let me kill you. Hold still and let me kill you. And this is... Damn. Got her. Oh! Damn, this is... Gotcha! This is the most damage I've took from a battle thus far. And it's from Emu, no less. You have to practically trap her.
心から思う。私はお前のいる世界に帰りたい。
Well, with that said, I just ended the new Ebijo School, which is the DLC, and that should take care of Senran Kagura save for the free mode. Oh god, we've got a text box. And as such, she is a vegetable. And now, like I said, it has kicked her in the ass. The fact that she was trying to be cold to Emu, just so she could keep her from going near her so that her powers won't go out of control, it all ended up backfiring, and now she's practically a vegetable that is in a wheelchair. And the only thing that's fueled her was revenge. Unfortunately, her vengeance also caused the death of Ryoki. So yeah, with that said, she still has that on her conscience. And finally, we can wholeheartedly say that this is almost over. So quite frankly, all that's left is to deal with, well, Daidoji and Rin. Because I'm going to take on the next Freemo mission after this.
この歌は犬の声だ。
And of course, when you see an ominous light shining, run towards the light. Unfortunately, that would be a bad thing, because when you're unconscious and you see the light, that means you're about to go to heaven. Unfortunately, her over-reliance of her Yoma powers have indeed put her in a coma. And there she will remain for quite some time. Oh, and for the record, that outfit they're wearing, that's actually the outfit Ryoki wears.
ただいまイム
And that's before she transforms into a shinobi.
お礼を言い
And
たい
by the way, if you're wearing that outfit, that signifies you're dead.
だけど心配するな私は必ず復活してみせる元気になったらまた稽古をしようじゃないかあと親子丼の約束も忘れてないからなイム
Well,
私の大切なイム私は戻るぞ今からお前
this is all in her head, by the way. In reality, while she tries to say this, she at least forced her eyes open.
空っぽだ
So, yeah, she's not even able to get up.
みやび何か言った？そろそろ戻ろうか。
So, yeah. She can't hear Emu. She could barely see Emu. She could barely even talk. She'll get better. No, seriously, she will. I think Peach Beach actually happens in this timeline, and she does get better. So with that said, folks, that is the end of
そ
the
して私の戦いは学園祭へと続く
that is basically the end of the new Epijo Girls playthrough.
復讐と憎しみと再生の物語へと
And by the way, this is promoting, I think, Estival Versus, because Burst came before Estival Versus. And I took way too many hits? What the f- Oh yeah, that's right. Emu actually did deliver some hits to me. Oh, that's bogus. Well, that's it. Now, I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm going to have to prepare for the free missions. So, if you don't mind. Alright, here we go. It's time for us to do the next free mode mission. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. And hopefully, this will not end in disaster.
立ち止まっている暇はない
Alright. I think this is another Yoma gauntlet, if I'm not mistaken. With the more harder ones, at least. Screw it, I'm going frantic. I want to end this quickly. And plus, I heal every time I strike. Oh, we're not going through this whole bullshit again, so we're ending this quickly. Yeah, the Cannoneer can be a pain in the ass. And now we've come to... Oh, goodness! Oh, shit! Look how much damage she did! Gotcha, bitch! Jesus Christ, look how much damage she did! I told you this was a good idea! I wasn't able to beat that because of that particular attack. But still, damn, she just really wrecked me. And that's because I wasn't frantic. Imagine if I was in a regular form. And I only got a B+ out of that. What? I didn't... Oh, right, I've already beaten the other two in a higher difficulty. Okay, that just leaves these two then. I don't feel like fighting these guys at a higher difficulty, so let's go on ahead and knock them out. Alright. The sooner we get him out of the way, the better. Let's try to carve up Daidoji before she gets to her, as I was trying to say, let's carve up Daidoji before she gets into her ninja form. Oh, and there it goes. And I'm in trouble now. Come on, we're gonna finish this now. Oh God, no! And I took too much damage. Well. That just leaves only one more. And we'll finish off Senran Kagura. And that is, we're gonna have to fight Rin herself. And with that said, let's fight Rin. As much as I don't want to, let's fight Rin. Alright. Let's do this.
何事もノルマが終わってからが本番。
いざ火炎の魂に舞い散る。
Oh shit! Not off to a good start, are we? Come on! Damn it! Just when I was about to get a comeback on her. Oh, this is good. Damn it! Oh yeah, and this is why I went there with the frantic move. Oh, no you don't! Gotcha! And that's the end of Senran Kagura. This is why I was at level 50. This is why. Seriously, 2 bars of blue? Are you kidding me? That would have took forever. And I still took damage anyway. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, this was a game, basically. I've had fun, and yeah, although I had my failings with the game, at least, for the most part, I've had fun. And, needless to say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad you all stuck around for this playthrough. Now, I do believe the rest of Persona 4 will be out later on this week. However, there is going to be a video about an announcement of what I plan on doing in the near future. So with that said, sorry for this coming out rather late, because well, after all, I have to compile together the Persona 4 video, and I was using my old capture card. But nonetheless, the next time I come to the neighborhood of Senran Kagura, it will be Estival Versus. But at the exact same time, the next time on the RVMan LP Exhibitions, it won't be Senran Kagura Estival Versus, actually. It will actually be something a little bit different. Blaze Blue Calamity Trigger. And that will be next Saturday. This is RVMan 985.